see how the team compositions shake down. Because while we have certainly seen a meta really start to develop in the agent selection process, you know, the Killjoy becoming a big component of the agent selection process, Breach making so many appearances, but there are still a lot of variables there in the form of a Reyna, in the form of a Jett, in the form of a Phoenix, in the form of Raises. We get the two Raises locked in right away, and already we're seeing the adaptations coming through in this agent select.
Serenity has a triple duelist composition. Once again, like I was saying, crazy fragging power. They're just running in, guns blazing. They're shooting you in the face, and it's a scary situation. And now they have 3 duelists on their team. That's just a recipe for either disaster or a recipe for absolute annihilation. So
I
we'll
mean,
see.
that's pretty much exactly what I was going to say, is it's either a recipe for success or a recipe for ruin, is the triple duelist. And something we like to touch on a lot in the Valorant Sunday Showdown is how teams balance their aggression, because aggression obviously a key factor in what sets these teams apart, but we know unbridled aggression will simply lead you into ruin, will lead you into a loss. But tempered aggression, that well-balanced aggression, knowing where the enemy's pressure points are and striking them, such a big part of what sets teams apart here in this later stages of the tournament. And we'll see if these triple duelists here come out and make big plays. But as we get started now, Sedated on the attacking side, wasting no time, sending 3 members on into showers. Serenity, though, 4 members locked down on A site, ready to go.
I'm already loving this. They've got 3 members in showers. They had 2 members watching the flank here and allowed one of their members to get the ultimate orb there, and that's going to be huge for them. They've already kind of started on the come up here. They've got 1 point towards their ultimate, but now they're mood booting in hot and heavy here. Lex is about to take a ton of damage, but they still don't know that Bang is over there in the corner doing absolute work on them, and there it is. Already Serenity looking to be on top of Sedated at the beginning of this first half.
Bang was just let loose to wreak havoc upon Sedated, and they simply could not recover. Serenity with a very cool, calm, confident pistol round, taking the first round over Sedated, and got to hand the early round 1 MVP award on over to Bang for that triple kill.
He was just in the right place at the right time. I mean, they did paranoia out of the showers, but they didn't check that corner completely. They had the Jett dash out into the middle of the site, but did not turn around. I think Serenity just had the perfect placement to keep their sights off of Bang and allow him to just wreak havoc.
I wonder if it's a bit of a lapse of communication on the side of Sedated, where you kind of, everyone assumed someone was going to check that corner, but since no one called it, no one actually checked the corner. Justinova doesn't even have to wait for the corner, just goes ahead, gets the double kill. Sim follows up. Bang looking for a kill of his own. Justinova wraps up a 3K for himself, and that's going to be 2 quick and easy rounds going over to Serenity.
That's what I'm talking about. Serenity just guns blazing in your face. They learned the hard way the first round. They knew that they couldn't give up that ult orb, and they were ready for it this time. They had 2 members there waiting with the paranoia ready. And once they heard that ult orb getting picked up, it was over for Sedated in that round.
Yeah, absolutely. Serenity seized the opportunity there, took over, and now we see Brock kind of playing my style of game, which is lead the team to a success. You know, you don't have to be out fragging, you don't have to be out killing, just leading the team to success. 0-0-0 right now for Brock. I still assure you having an impact nonetheless as Serenity now with 4 members on over to the B side. We'll see how that pays off for them, as Sedated with this full buy have been wise to not commit to either site quite yet, trying to catch Serenity slipping somewhere across the map, but Serenity playing their cards tight to their chest for now. Justinova, can he make the big play? Oh, Justinova, the timing was not on his side, and Tanaka picks up a big opening kill for Sedated, and that's a wide open door that they're going to stroll right on through and get this spike planted.
Yeah, and this is a really nice round for Sedated. They really kind of brought it to Serenity in the fact that I think Serenity thought that they were going to go B that time. They were like, there's no way. They're going 3 times in a row. And oh my gosh, SH getting a beautiful double kill. Oh my gosh, but Brock, there it is. That's his first kill with a shock dart nonetheless. Still going to be taken down by BCJ, but they are putting their first point on the board, and that's going to be huge for them.
Yeah, that's a very important round to get, but the next round, I would say, equally as important now. Yes. With Serenity. This is their round to play for. The previous round being, as our good colleagues Laz and Kappa Frag say, a bit of a bonus round there for Serenity. And so now Serenity with some serious pressure here to prevent Sedated from evening up the score early on. See if Brock can get any intel here through B long, but I think Sedated has been rather smart to play around this recon bolt play. None of their team members being revealed there. Now we play the intel game. Now we gather information, trying to spy on the enemy team, see if they can find a way into their defenses.
Sim knows that Lex is here. Lex fell off the box there. Looking back, Sim holding this angle so close. Who's going to win out on it? And it's the Ultra Lex taking down Sim in the showers. And that's their first pick that they needed. Serenity on the back foot, 4v5. And now, but no, Root evens the field.
Root with the revenge. Gets that op snipe there on A corridor, and that throws a bit of a wrench into the plans of Sedated. We'll see how they can adapt here. Bang, though, gets caught out. Teleports right into the welcoming arms of SH there. Takes him down, and Brock finds the revenge there, but Sedated spilling out onto B side here. Lex takes down Brock, takes down the last defender here for Serenity on B side. Justinova now scrambling, trying to find the damage, won't find the kill, leaving Root as the lone Serenity member remaining. Just gonna try and bring this op into the next round.
Man, I'm actually really stoked for Sedated right now. They're kind of proving me wrong. I mean, on Ascent, they seemed like they were playing really slow, trying to be really methodical, and they were kind of losing some rounds that they shouldn't have. But in this one, I mean, they're going up against some Titanic players here in Serenity, and they're some giant killers right now.
Yeah, smart adaptations there coming out from Sedated as we see Root picking up a bit of a consolation prize on Sinker, but I think it's a smart adaptation from Sedated moving from that long-sided map of Ascent. You said they were a bit more careful there, while on the close corridored bind, they are not afraid to get right up in the faces of Serenity. And you can see after those initial 2 rounds, Serenity's been caught a bit off guard by Sedated. And now Serenity with the experience, but also with the pressure to adapt here to Sedated's attack.
Yeah, I do got to say, Serenity up against TLP Red earlier, they were kind of losing some of their earlier rounds. They lost the pistol round. They were losing some of the rifle rounds as well up against TLP Red, but by the second half of the first half, they were looking really strong up against TLP, and it was kind of scary, kind of the way that they adapted to every push from Trade Like Pros. And that's what makes a fantastic team, a really cohesive team.
This could be a bit of a round that saves the half here for Serenity, as Root was able to bring that op through from the previous round. So Serenity with the Force Buy to try and support this op. Stingers and light armor to go around. Heavy armor actually on the side of Bang, as you can see. We'll see if Serenity can turn that into a rather thrifty win here on Sedated, but Sedated is not going to give up that easy. Tanaka trading some bit of damage through that hookah wall there. Oh, Root so close to finding a pig. Doesn't even know how close he got. Root, moving on over to the other side, but the timing is crucial here as Justinova pushes through the cage. Can Justinova find a kill? Yes, takes the head off of SH. That's going to be the spike carry here, and Sedated now with a bit of a dance around the spike will get it back in their hands, but the shock darts raining in around them. They are in a pressurized situation here. Brock trying to find yet another kill, but is going to be the great escape for Sedated on over to B site right into Bang's waiting clutches.
Yeah, absolutely sends in the paranoia, and that's going to do a lot of vision seeking there, but no, my goodness, Justinova comes in with the showstopper, takes down Tanaka, a integral member of Sedated, and there is a lot happening in this situation, Billy. Lex goes down to Sim, and what is going to happen in the rest of this round?
Explosive fireworks coming in from both sides here as the time ticking down on Serenity. They've done well now to edge down these members of Sedated, and Root with the snipe through the wall takes down Sinker, and that's going to be Serenity finally striking right back after having dropped 2 rounds in a row to Sedated.
Ooh, Sedated looked really good on the site take. They got onto site really strong. They set up the spike in a good, fantastic spot, but their post-plant situation was absolutely in shambles the moment that Serenity started rotating. That was a really tough situation. They need to have those post-plant setups really locked down.
Yeah, Sedated looked to try and get themselves stuck on that B site. They looked to try and lock themselves down, but really the key thing there for Serenity was Justinova prying that defense, keeping them from getting settled, and that let Serenity get the time needed to set up that proper retake, and it plays into a round win there for Serenity. But already these two teams trading blows back and forth. See who can get the edge in this first half here as Tanaka will take a bit of damage here through this A corridor. Justinova lurking in the lamp section as Sedated have so far sent a lot of commitment here towards the A side of the map.
Yeah, they have. This is going to be a pretty tough take for Sedated. I think they've waited just a little bit too long. Now there's 4 members of Serenity over here on the A site. They're covering a lot of angles, and they're doing the exact right thing. It looks like Sedated might actually send a lurker on over to B to see if they can actually get onto that site. Because this is looking a little scary, but no. Looks like Jet on the side of Serenity has moved on over. Root might actually get a beautiful headshot in this situation, but no.
This is an interesting approach here from Sedated. They're playing this so slow, and yet somehow kind of spread out as well. You have to wonder if a teleporter play is incoming here. As the clock ticks down on the attackers here. They've got to make a play sooner rather than later. SH takes down Bang on the opposite side, but it's going to be Sim trading out the kills for the defenders. Oh my goodness, Sim going absolutely wild on A side as Root gets the snipe onto B side, and that's going to be this 1v1 Jet v Jet. Root with the blades in hand. Tanaka, I believe, had blades, but they're no longer available to him. Here comes Root. Oh, denies the plant, and now Root can just run away for the round win. Expertly played, expertly delayed there from Root for the side of Serenity.
Oh, that one kind of hurts. I mean, they were just running the time down. That's what I'm saying. It took a little bit too long on some of those pushes. Serenity had the A site locked down. They had 4 members perfectly rotated over there. Sedated, I mean, there wasn't much they could do. Serenity did the right thing by not revealing themselves, but still covering a lot of good angles. And that was the difference between the round win for Serenity versus Sedated. Because if Sedated got one of those picks, man, that could have been the A side for them.
And you've got to feel for Tanaka there. I mean, played it really well, but you could almost see the pressure just being too much, especially when Root popped that updraft. That was enough to spark the hesitation there from Tanaka as Tanaka eats a shock dart there coming out from Brock rather. Here comes the Hunter's Fury for good measure, so close. And that dash saves the life of Tanaka, who's surely going to get shredded by that Hunter's Fury. Lives to fight another day here as Serenity starting to pop the ults, starting to strike fear into the hearts of Sedated.
Yeah, that last round was pretty tough for them because Tanaka had like 1 HP in that situation, so he wasn't trying to take any crazy moves or anything like that. He did not have the health for that. But here it is, a crazy commitment onto the B site, which has been pretty nice for Sedated. They've been able to take the B site pretty consistently in this situation, but now, oh my goodness, Bang is just a thorn in their side, but he's going to be taken down. What was that?
Oh, Root with the immortal reaction times as Brock cleans up on the side, and what looked oh so dangerous for Serenity looks oh so comfortable. Serenity now racking up the rounds here in the first half.
Man, off the back of that ridiculous op shot from Root. I mean, they just walked into his crosshair, and that was a perfect reaction speed, just like you said.
That tight little flick there, that is a monster play there from Root. I think that might actually go a little understated too because of how quick and tight it was. It's hard to see exactly, how much precision goes into a play like that, but nonetheless, that is certainly a snipe I would not have bet on myself to make, but Root, certainly not the average Valorant player. As you can see, Sedated now having to make, once again, some adaptations here to Serenity. Sedated looked like they were ready to trade blow for blow with the Titans of Serenity, but Serenity have dealt them a haymaker. Can Sedated trade this punch back?
There it is. There was a lot of... Bang's making a lot of noise here on the B site. They know that he teleported out. You can actually hear it from Lex's position in hookah. They send the Owl Drone down B long, and there's 3 members of Serenity moving on down to the B site. This could be pretty intense for Sedated. I don't know if they're going to commit to this, but they did see someone in there, and here it comes. The Hunter's Fury is being committed from Sedated. Is it going to be able to pick anything out? I don't know. Not this time. No damage is done from it, but Lex is going to take a couple of stray shots. And oh my goodness, the perfect situation for Lex might actually get some. No! He got 180'd by Bang!
That is unfortunate for Lex. It looks so promising to pinch in on the defenders, but now Sedated do still have themselves a good situation here. 4v3 with the spike down. Serenity with a lot of work to do, but Justinova gets right to work. Takes down SH. Can he find more? Working his way through the site, and now he's got the support of his teammates. Here comes Serenity on the retake. Tanaka lurking around that corner, trying not to reveal himself, but it's going to be Sinker who gets that kill onto Justinova. This is looking good for Sedated, and it looks even better now as Tanaka picks up the double kill, delivers a round to Sedated, and for now, they prevent Serenity from running away with this one.
Yes, they do. The one thing I want to point out is that Sedated is not very far behind in terms of kills. They are keeping up with Serenity in terms of kills, but Serenity, I mean, obviously their site retakes have just been fantastic. They've been really solid and really clean. And it's kind of on the back of Root here, 7-3 with 0 assists. I mean, doing the Jet op thing is just Root's MO right now.
Yeah, I was going to say both of the Jets rocking 0 assists in Jet fashion. So certainly love to see it from our high performers. But Tanaka there gets caught sleeping. Sim takes his head off with the run it back. So that's going to be a free kill there for the side of Serenity. Now Sedated, they've got to be a bit clever here, but walking into the spray of Sim is certainly not what I would call clever.
Yeah, no, but Sim does only have 8 HP left over. He sends in the curveball and kind of covers his escape in that moment, and now he is healing with his firewall, it seems like, and that's the perfect position to do. Oh my goodness.
Brock, oh no, so close to disaster there for Brock. Oh, can BCJ get the revenge? Yes, he can. Brock gets taken out, but regardless, this does not look like a fruitful round there for Sedated. SH took the words right out of my mouth, said, hold on now. Sedated still very much alive in this round. Bang in lamps, takes down BCJ, but gets a showstopper in the chest for his trouble. Now Root with the op, with a classic here. No knives available, does have a dash and an updraft available. SH with only 3 HP, no utility. Can Root take this round away? Yes, it's going to be a cheeky little right click from the classic, and that's going to be Serenity once again extending their lead.
I mean, that is game sense right there. Serenity gets the call out that Cypher is 1 hit. He's 1 HP. So all he needs is just his classic. Take the classic out, 1 little right click, and he is gone off the map.
Don't even have to be wholly accurate there. You just got to have it in the right zip code, and you'll get it down. But yeah, I do like that trust coming out from the teammates of Serenity. A, that shows clear comms. B, that shows trust in each other, because how many times have we been in a solo queue game where Omen's 1 hit, Omen's 1 hit, and then you hit him 3 times and you see you lit Omen for 120 and you're like, you hit him once is what you meant. But you can see there the comms were clear from Serenity, and even clearer now is Sim. Has Justinova's back as Justinova secures the ult point. Sim secures a kill, and Sedated fall further behind Serenity.
Yeah, this is definitely looking tough. Sedated, once again, kind of doing a signature reposition there, going from A side back to the B side. But this is going to have to be a full commitment here. Tanaka takes out Sim with the knives. That's exactly what needs to happen. The spike is just about to go down, but Root is in a fantastic position to be able to catch someone out with this operator.
Spike planted.
Oh, Sedated don't have any smokes available here with the Omen being down, but it doesn't even matter. BCG says, I'll fight you in the open and clear. Takes the head off of Root as Tanaka picks up the double kill onto Bang. Brock will find the revenge on Tanaka, but is it too little too late here for Serenity? It may be, and it is. Sedated with the thrifty, expertly played on the B site.
Oh my goodness. A thrifty round is exactly what Sedated needed in this situation. And now Serenity are on a thrifty round of their own here.
Yeah.
Brock does have that Hunter's Fury available. The knives are available for Root. We are probably going to see that come out from Root in this situation. But my goodness, they are kind of changing up their strategy in this moment. But I think it's all going to be on the knives.
Yeah, I think there's such a thing as playing. As I was saying, Sim almost walks into the op shot there from Tanaka, but I think there is such a thing as playing too confidently, and Serenity, I think, a little too confident, a little too sure of themselves that they were going to get that 7th round on their side. And that played right into the hands there of Sedated. We'll see if Serenity now can get themselves back on track here with this eco round. Here comes Sedated with this push onto A. Oh, look how close up though. Sim on the backside with the double kill, with the 2-tap, and Justinova with the pain chills onto SH. Serenity look to respond with the thrifty round of their own. BCH, the escape artist, escapes by the skin of his teeth, 2 HP, and Sedated will be able to get themselves up onto B site, but what can they do with it as Serenity are coming with full health bars and they have some decent guns in tow as well.
At least one thing we know they can do is get at least an extra 300 credits in their bank by getting the spike down in the situation. I mean, it's still going to be a tough one for Sedated, but they are in a fantastic position. 2 members in elbow. I mean, even though the Raze has 8 HP. Oh, those shock darts.
Oh, so scary! BCJ will go down, and Brock gets the double kill, takes down his rival Sova in the form of Sinker. And I said Serenity, they looked like they were entitled to that 7th round, and they got it for themselves here as we move into the last round of the half, as the announcer so lovingly lets us know.
Yeah.
Serenity, they've certainly had the control of this first half, but that doesn't mean Sedated have gone down without a fight.
No, not at all. And if Sedated can get this last round of this half, a 7-5 half is a much better way going into the defender side than, I mean, going 8-4.
I think mentally, I think you're absolutely right from the point of a mental point of view. But just having seen so many crazy VSS games, I see like 9-2 halves, and I'm like, maybe, you know, maybe. And so you really, you know, you never say never.
Especially in semifinals.
Yeah, absolutely. These teams capable of Herculean efforts given the opportunity. Sedated with a big opportunity here to get themselves closer to equal footing with the likes of Serenity. Can they get it done here on the A side? But they may not have to, as they have left the spike behind as they try to find a way in on the defense of Serenity.
Oh, but this defense is going to be tough. You've got Sim with the run it back, and he's probably going to be popping it here soon. I mean, if he can actually get that off in this moment and clear out showers, that's going to be everything for Serenity to get that 8-4 half. But, I mean, they are going to be fishing for some details with this. Oh, no, he's fully committed to this. And now the full rotation from Serenity comes out. And, Dilly, this might actually be a Serenity round.
Really smart play here from Sedated. They've driven the wedge right between the members of Serenity. Can they apply the pressure? The answer so far is a big, astounding yes. Sedated with the kills rolling in their way. Take down Sim, and that's going to be a 5th round going over to Sedated, and that is a good setup for them going into this second half here. Best of 1 in the semifinals. These teams looking to punch their ticket into the grand finals, get themselves that big old King's ransom, the lion's share of $1,000 on the line.
You know, I'm one of those people that I can admit when I'm wrong. And sometimes I love it, especially in this situation. I thought Serenity had every chance to win that last round, but Sedated just held it down.
Yeah.
Really took it to him, that one.
I was really impressed with Lex's commitment there on the teleport.
Yeah.
I think both expected him to cancel that, you know, just use it for the intel and get on out of there, but no, Lex stuck with it, and that drove a big wedge between the defenders rather of Serenity, made it hard for them to deal with. But now it's Sedated on the defense, and now it's Justinova and Lex taking each other out. The 1-for-1 there, going for the side of either of these teams as the execute out onto B. For Serenity comes through. Serenity, Root takes down SH before dying to the shock dart as Sinker. Brock picks up the double kill here, and Sedated, it looked promising, but now looks hopeless. Can Sinker clutch this one out? No. Sim mows him down with the frenzy, and Serenity re-extend their lead once again.
Fantastic pistol rounds from Serenity. I gotta say it. These pistol rounds look so solid from Serenity, and that's one thing that I have to say that I haven't really been seeing from the top tier or the top echelon of Valorant, is these amazing, solid pistol rounds. I mean, if you can do that, I mean, that's kind of the difference between being like a good team and a really good team.
I mean, there's so many weird situations with that too. I mean, we've seen a lot of teams just struggle so hard in the pistol round and then come back and win a thrifty round with 5 classics up against Phantoms and Armor. And so it is really confusing, but Tanaka close to following up on what I had said there, unable to get it done. But so many of these teams, I think the pistol round is just so much more of a coin flip than any other round in the match. And so we do see a lot of variance there, but Serenity not showing us any variance here in the 14th round. No variance whatsoever. Just Sinker all on his lonesome here for Sedated. Just a frenzy, an owl drone, and a dream here for Sinker.
Yeah, dream indeed. Oh, and a kill at least under his belt. That's going to be a little extra money and keeping the flawless round from Serenity. And I mean, that's the best they could do in this situation. But again, Serenity takes the first 2 rounds of the halves.
Yeah, absolutely. That's going to be so massive here for Serenity as we move into the later stages of this match. There are just fewer rounds to play with. Serenity have got themselves in a prime position to carry out the rest of this half. See if Sedated can strike back here. But if Serenity goes up onto double digits, it looks awfully dicey for the side of Sedated.
Awfully dicey indeed. Here we go. Round 3 of the second half. Serenity up 9-5, and this is going to be a big telling round.
Oh, look at this push from Sedated up showers, though. Look how aggressive they are, and Tanaka gets rewarded with a kill. I'm sure Serenity were not expecting that. That may prompt a full rotate over to B from Serenity now with that foothold of A. Lost, and Justinova takes the shock dart to the face. There are 0 doors open for Serenity here in this 15th round.
No, not at all, and they're being held back perfectly. Sedated is playing time so perfectly in this second half, in this round. And here we go, commitment onto sight, but Justinova is not going to point out anybody. There's SH once again in just the most ridiculous places. gets another kill and another one.
SH going absolutely big mode there on B site. Finds a massive double kill here in Serenity. While they had the firepower disadvantage, I'm sure they expected something more out of this round. Can they find it through this CT corridor? Root, with the Phantom, so dangerous, but Tanaka will win out there, and now Brock has so much work to do here up against the 3 remaining defenders there. The recon bolt goes out. Oh gosh, but the bullets just didn't land. What is that? Oh no, you gotta be heartbroken there.
That's a full mauled moment in that situation.
Man.
Like, come on!
Like, what else do you want? My crosshair was there, dude.
I had the trigger discipline and everything.
Something really important, like technical thing I want to point out to some of the, Valorant nerds here might really enjoy this. The X-ray of Sim, when you see him through the wall and he has his knife out, you can see the shape of the candy cane.
Oh,
it's very cool.
That is very cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure that works with all knives, but the candy cane is just so distinct that seeing it through the wall is rather jarring. And what Lex is seeing is kill, kill, kill. Gets the triple kill. Brock finally puts an end to all of that, but Serenity, their first full buy of the second half here, have fallen apart at the hands there of Sedated. And so now 2 remaining members from Serenity got to figure out a plan, and they got to figure it out quick.
Yes, they do. I've got to say, that was just like a default defense there, but Lex just got perfect timing with those headshots. I mean, that was just perfect timing. That's all I can really say.
I gotta say, it's reminiscent of one of our favorite duelists. Oh, but before I get into that, here comes Justin Nova, runs right into BCJ, and that's gonna leave just 1 member remaining here for Serenity. Oh, and it does not look good. BCJ will pick up the double kill there, and that's gonna be 2 rounds in a row there, going on over to Sedated. But I was gonna say, Lex reminds me of one of our favorite duelists there, holding down lamps, Mr. Juan, ever the Lamps legend. Lex taking a page out of the Mr. Juan playbook there. Gets the big triple kill on through Lamps. And Serenity, for the second time in this match, they looked set to cruise away with it and have gotten dragged right back to reality by Sedated.
Yeah, and they're on kind of a weird buy again. You've got a Stinger. I think one of the members, yeah, it's definitely going to be going with the knives in this situation. Lex again in this situation. But the Hunter's Fury's going to come out. Are we going to see any connection with it, though? I don't know. Sim actually gets the curveball out and takes his own teammates' Hunter's Fury to the face, and this is going to be a weird rotation from Serenity onto the side. Oh no! The knives miss in that situation. What?
Once again, SH just comes up so big on B side for Sedated. You want an X Factor? You've got it in the form of SH just mowing down members of Serenity. They are left without an answer rather than to just burn him down. And so Sim finally gets the kill into SH, but what's left there for him to do with it?
Nothing. Can't do anything. 1v4. There's some ultimates available. I mean, Sim, if anybody could do it, it could be Sim. But you've got this camera from the Cypher on Sedated, from SH, who has just been such an integral member. He is down at the moment, so obviously he can't use it. But
30
my
seconds
goodness, what a crazy round. And Sedated.
Woohoo! Tanaka so close there to a round-ending shot, but it will be Sinker. Takes the honor there of that last kill, and Sedated with a solid string of 3 rounds in a row now have got themselves right back into contention of this match here. Serenity Serenity with this for the second time here in this match. They've got to figure out a new game plan.
Yeah, yes they do. I mean, they have to find a way to stop SH.
Yeah.
That's what needs to happen. He has been holding down this B site so strong, and that might actually be what they're doing in this situation. They have 5 members barreling down the B long, and that could be their moment to really take down SH and Sinker.
Oh, that could be a big shock dart. Oh, so close to connecting there, but the members of Serenity will be spared for now, and here comes the push out onto B site. Can they unstick SH? The answer is no. He's going to get the ultimate. He's going to get the kill as Sinker picks up a double kill for himself. Brock trying to find a foothold for Serenity, but all he finds is defeat. Sedated 4 rounds in a row. Tie us up at 9 apiece, and ladies and gentlemen, we've got ourselves a ball game.
This is a semi-finals match. I gotta say, these last 3 to 4 weeks of the Valorant Sunday Showdown have been so insanely competitive. I'm just in like Valorant heaven right now. I'm loving all of these matches. Even our group stage matches have just been super competitive, and we love to see stuff like that here.
Yeah, it's incredible to see. Like you said, in the group stages, the level of competition is still so tight and so close. But then once we get to these upper echelons as well, there is just nothing to separate these teams by. You look at the matchup on paper and you say, okay, Serenity, this is an experienced roster, but BCJ's got some experience for himself. Tanaka follows up with a big double snipe onto the members of Serenity, and it's all falling apart once more.
Oh no, it's just Brock all by himself trying to get something done, but Tanaka is there with the operator trying to get something done himself, and he's just got the firepower in his favor. The shock dart comes out, gets real close. That might actually be his moment to be able to take it down. Oh my goodness, it's getting really close.
I do not envy Brock in this situation. I'm so nervous. My palms are so sweaty, and the bullets are raining down on Brock. That is Sedated taking the lead for the first time in this semifinals match, 10-9. They are now 3 rounds away from their first ever grand finals appearance here at the Valorant Sunday Showdown. Sedated, what a performance from these guys, stringing together 5 rounds in a row over the former Lemonade Stand squad. What can Serenity do to stop the roll of these guys?
I don't know. They've got to get into their mentals again. They got to get back in the good groove of some of their aim. I mean, their aim looks so fantastic on Ascent earlier today. They were just hitting ridiculously crazy shots. And now Sedated are really kind of putting the juke on them at the moment. BCJ gets a headshot onto Justinova, and that is the sight for them. Oh my goodness, Serenity kind of going hard on this, and this is probably exactly what they need.
Serenity, they know they've got to commit all or nothing here in this 20th round. BCJ has been able to back up to a prime position, and that's going to deliver a 2nd kill right to BCJ, a 3rd kill right to BCJ. Serenity, they are all dying to the raise. Can they find any kills here? Brock is just cornered down, and Lance is Bang trying to find some kills, can't find anything, and now the walls are closing in. The walls have crushed Brock. Sedated make it 6 in a row over Serenity here in the second half. And what a stellar performance from these guys.
Oh my goodness. Wow, just put the direct deposit in, you know, get those kills right into the bank, get all that credits. My goodness, Sedated are looking buff on the second half. That's exactly what I was talking about. They needed that. You know, they needed to get as many rounds as they could in that first half, and now they're just looking really good on the defender side, on Bind, and gotta shout out everyone on Sedated, all these players, including their manager, Rexy. He's probably in the chat right now cheering for the boys, so shout out to you guys. But man, both of these teams are such great Grand Finals contender teams.
Yeah, this is definitely a monstrous matchup here. Tanaka forced to back away here from Shower's Sim. Runs right into sight, won't find anything except a bunch of vision denial. And here comes Serenity trying to open up the site, but it's going to be BCJ with the opening kill. But the revenge from Serenity rolls through, but once more, it's BCJ is the stalwart on A site. They finally take him down, but here comes the fireworks from Sedated. What can they find? Sinker finds a kill here as the spike goes down, brings us into this 2v2. SH had to leave his home of B site, go all the way over to A site, and I am sure he's not happy about it. Looking for some revenge, looking for some kills. Serenity They've gotten the spike down. This is the best opportunity they've had in several rounds. Can they make the most of it? SH on this flank. Root could run right into him. Oh, Root wins out in the end, takes big damage, but that is so crucial here as that recon bolt spots out Sinker. Does get the defuse to halfway if he can win out over Root. Oh, Sinker went for the full caboodle.
Yeah, he did.
Went for the whole defuse. He said, pros don't fake. And unfortunately, sometimes they should.
Yes, they should.
But Dilly G, isn't it you who said pros don't fake? Ah, shut up. Shut up.
Yeah. We don't talk about that. Not in this situation.
Don't backtalk me.
Not when we have walls and X-rays, you know,
Yeah,
that we can see them coming.
yeah. I do want to say though, despite Serenity having dropped the rounds prior to that, their economic management was really, really well done. Let's see if Tanaka can put a stop to all that with the op here. Oh, cheeky Aldrone there, trying to bait the shot out, and will. Really smartly played there from both sides. There comes the shock dart as a bit of revenge for the fallen Aldrone. Tanaka, though, stands firm as Bang. It's been brought in so low here. Not sure what got him. Could have been the paint shells coming out from BCJ. We'll have to find out, but Bang still undeterred with the 2 remaining HP he's got. Get some good info for the team, and now Serenity push out onto A site.
This is very interesting that that Sedated have to push out from showers with a member of Serenity still hanging there. And there it is, Sim, with the patience of a saint, was still able to take down Tanaka.
Oh man, this tears a hole right in Sedated's plans, but BCJ is just too good for all that nonsense. Finds the satchel kill. Lex, though, gets a bit of damage done. Justinova says, I'll get a satchel kill. I can get that done. Gets the double kill as Brock follows up with a kill onto BCJ. This could be the round Serenity need, and it is. After Sedated put 6 in a row up on him, Serenity have gotten 2 of their own right back, and we are inching closer and closer to OT. Can these teams close it out before we start switching sides every single round?
Don't know, Dilly G. I mean, it's just too close to call right now. Serenity, Sedated, the 2 single S-word named teams, just like you said earlier. I mean, they're playing like they really want this grand finals, and you love to see it. It's exactly what needs to happen. BCJ does get caught out by that. It's going to send in the room, but
he's still there.
Oh my goodness.
The guts on this guy. I get spotted out by that. I'm running away 10 out of 10 times saying, oh crap, they know where I'm here. BCJ does not give a heck. Stands right there, stands his ground. Serenity will be able to take that territory. Sim will take the kill in the end, and now Serenity pinching in on the defenders here. Lex stands tall in the face of adversity, gets the double kill here. Serenity looked like they were set to wrap this one up, but now with this adversity they've been faced, can they continue this progress? Oh, SH continues the progress for Serenity, goes down to the showstopper of Justinova, and now Serenity in a 3v2. Can they get themselves onto match point?
Well, they're going to have to do something pretty crazy here. It looks like Root is still kind of chilling there in hookah, and Lex knows it. He is going to back off this time. They have the spike down on site. They're going to have to set up pretty strong here in this situation. The health pools on both sides.
So rough.
So rough, really.
I mean, it's such a cliche to say, but two of these players are a sneeze away from death.
Yes.
You know, everyone, I hope you're wearing masks. I hope you are washing hands, because these guys are not looking healthy. Oh, but Root gets a good angle there. That could spell the demise here of these defenders, but Lex is too good for all that. Takes down Root. Bang. Gets the revenge. Gets the double kill. Bang. So good. So clutch. Serenity. I cannot believe I'm saying it, but Serenity on match point.
Oh.
Who else do you know that can drop 6 rounds in a row, get themselves on a match point?
Right, yeah.
Not me.
Not me.
Dropping 6 rounds in a row, /FF.
You guys want F5? Yeah, F6 or F5.
Yeah, F5, F5. Yo, you're that guy in the lobby that F6s when everyone else F5s. Choice plays is that guy. No, I gotta respect it. I never FF unless someone leaves. Then I'm like FF immediately. I'm done.
Yeah.
But no FFs here in the semifinals of the Valorant Sunday Showdown. This is as tense as it gets. Serenity on match point, Sedated, looking to send this one on into overtime. Who can clutch it out? Serenity with the spread offense approach here will dodge away from those paint shells, or excuse me, Sedated will dodge away from those paint shells there. Now these teams playing the ninja game, playing a little bit of 007, a little secret agent, man. Here comes the run it back. Here comes the execute out onto A site. Oh, Sim with the run it back will find some intel, won't find the kill there. SH can't be the defender. Lex can't be the defender anymore. Root takes him down with the daggers, and this is a prime opportunity for Serenity to close this game out.
Tanaka is still alive, though. Never mind. Sim takes him down immediately when I say that. Thanks, Sim, for making me look silly in that situation. But no, Sedated still have 2 members left alive. They're trying to get as much done. Never mind, just 1 member left alive, and that's it. Serenity solidify their place into the grand finals.
Wow, excellent alliteration there, I have to say.
Thank you.
And what a barnstormer of a game that was, Serenity. They looked like they were the victors pretty much all the way through it until it really came down to it. Sedated looked like they were going to clutch victory from the jaws of defeat, but the jaws of defeat clamped down too fast for the likes of Sedated. Serenity, formerly Lemonade Stand, are going to be grand finalists here in week number 34 of the Valorant Sunday Showdown. We eagerly await who will be meeting them on the other side of the bracket. But for now, it is the MVP conversation. There is no shock. There is no surprise. It's going to be Sim, 21, 20, and 6, 274 on the combat score. Not the highest combat score or KDA, frankly, that we've seen, but one of the more impactful performances we've certainly seen here in the VSS coming out from Sim. Just so dangerous, striking fear into the heart of his enemies was Sim. And you got to take a look at this scoreboard here. Everything fairly evenly matched.
Seriously. Yeah, I mean, the match MVP has the most deaths in the lobby. I mean, that just that tells you what's going on in this game. Sedated put their all into this match, and although they fall, I mean, I would say that this is still kind of a win for them.
Yeah, absolutely. I would say massive props to Sedated. You don't make it to semifinals of a tournament of this caliber without having some serious talent, and not just talent, but coordination as well. And you really saw excellent adaptation coming out from both sides, but especially from Sedated in the face of Serenity. The 2 times in that match did Sedated give up big leads to Serenity, and what did they do? Each time they changed their gameplay, they adapted to what Serenity was throwing at them on either side of the map. Sedated was still able to adapt and still able to bring Serenity right back down to reality. To Sedated even getting the lead there at one point, Serenity just edging out a few more rounds, getting those crucial clutches there, and so it will be Serenity moving on to grand finals. But as you said, massive props to Sedated there.
Yeah, absolutely. So we are going to be jumping into a short little break here to see what's happening on the other side of the semifinals. When we come back, we will be in the grand finals, a best of 3 between Serenity and whoever it's going to be on the other side. But we're going to go on to a break. Don't go anywhere.